They say a man's pride is his heaviest burden. For Alex, that burden almost cost him everything. It was 2008, and the world was collapsing. The company he had given 10 years of his life to vanished overnight. No severance, no warning, just a cardboard box and a long drive back to a house he could no longer afford. He didn't tell his wife right away. For 3 days, he put on his suit, kissed his daughter goodbye, and drove to a park. He sat in his car, watching the world move forward while his world stood perfectly still. The bank accounts were draining. The mortgage was ticking like a time bomb. The American dream felt like a trap. But pride doesn't feed a family. Sacrifice does. Alex stopped looking for a corner office. He needed cash immediately. He took a job at a local logistics warehouse working the graveyard shift. The man who used to approve multi-million-dollar budgets was now moving pallets at 3 a.m. Every evening at 5 p.m., before his family sat down for dinner, Alex would pack his dinner. It wasn't fancy. It was a daily reminder of his mission. Inside that black lunchbox wasn't just a sandwich. It was his family's survival. He endured the physical pain, the exhaustion, and the whispered judgments from old friends who saw him. For 2 years, Alex lived in the shadows. But he wasn't just surviving. He was observing. Working on the warehouse floor, he noticed a massive flaw in how the inventory was routed. Millions of dollars were being wasted on inefficient transport. In the quiet moments of his break, sitting on a crate with his black lunchbox beside him, he started sketching a new system. He didn't have capital. He didn't have investors, but he had grit. He took his handwritten notebook to a struggling local trucking company on his day off. He offered them his routing system for free on one condition. If it saved them money, they would hire him as a consultant and give him a percentage of the savings. They laughed, but they were desperate enough to try. In 6 months, his system saved that company $200,000. The consultant role became permanent. Then he brought his system to a second company, then a third. Alex didn't buy a flashy car when the money started rolling in. He paid off his debt. He secured his home. He learned that true wealth isn't what you show to the world. It's the quiet peace of mind you have when you lock your front door at night. Years later, Alex was running his own logistics consulting firm. His daughter asked him one day why he still kept that old, scuffed black lunchbox on a glass shelf in his beautiful new office. He smiled and told her, "That box didn't just hold my dinner, it held my pride, so my hands were free to rebuild our life." Adversity will strip you of your titles, but it will also introduce you to who you really are. Keep pushing. The night is darkest right before the dawn.